Hi, everyone. Let me move my camera closer. Welcome to Rob's Rules. Actually, it's not my rules, it's your rules. And I'm here and you're there, my catchphrases. Tonight might be another emotional night. This weekend and the last 2 weeks have really been a roller coaster of a ride emotionally for many people, not just myself, but many of you out there. I want to be serious for a minute with everybody before I get to chats and roll calls and inviting my guests on. It will be an open stream. I will open the floor. For those of you, all you have to do is go to StreamYards. It costs $0. You can do it with your phone. I use nothing but a phone. Believe it or not, every video I have made has been with an iPhone. It doesn't matter if iPhone or Android. You go to StreamYard. All you have to do is set up an account, which costs $0. Nothing. It's free. And when I drop the link, you can come on in and we want to hear you tonight because it's not just about me, it's about you. But first, let me talk a little bit about everything. First of all, I have to give a thank you to so many people out there because I was suffering just like all of you were. First, I want to thank Gary Robertson, who is here tonight, and because his video gave me a push to talk about this subject. Second, there was another person on Twitter who also pushed me. And between those two people, I couldn't handle it anymore. So when I got Zod on Saturday with Gary, I said, we have to talk about this subject because many, many people are hurt. I didn't know how the night was going to go. I was supposed to be on a Star Wars channel, but I wound up with the Glarer, who I never met in my life. Fantastic guy with a guy named Mr. Nut, his friend. And I was only there because the Mcgoos showed up. These are people who hurt, who we trusted. Let's put it this way. These are people who we trusted, we loved, we cared for. And to hear a tragedy of suicide is something that many people can relate to because we've lost somebody who we love and care about so very much, whether it be a husband, a wife, a family member, a co-worker, a best friend, a friend. Death is very hard because you suffer. And even though it might not be as much as years past, it's still here. You try to keep the good memories alive, but when it's a suicide, you think, what could you have done to change it? Could you have saved that person's life? Would you have made the difference? And that's how I felt. I felt that way for 20 years until something clicked today. What clicked was you. You helped me. You were the ones from Nerdit's Newsstand, E-Hacker, Gary Robinson, General Zod, Stevie J. Raw, Spiritually Empowered Coaching, and that's just the YouTubers. We're not talking about the community who commented in the comment section, who told me the losses that they had suffered. One person told me they lost 2 brothers. What? Some people lost their husband. Some people lost their wife. Some people lost a coworker, their best friend, for which they've been suffering for the same amount of time I have. This was a very cruel, underhanded, and rotten thing to do. So when I went to the Glarus channel, did not think he was going to open it, was not a guest. I'm telling you right now, I was not a guest. But when he opened the channel and dropped the link, I wanted to come on and speak my mind because I saw 1,400 people in anger. And every comment read, you hurt me. It's not funny. How dare you? Who do you think you are? You're a liar. We're never going to forgive you. And on and on and on. Things I can't even say came from you, this community. Why? Because you were hurt. Because you, who don't know me and I don't know you, we're not hanging out for Thanksgiving or Christmas or anything like that, made a community, formed a bond from domestic violence, and now we can include suicide in that. We've been hurt, we've been tortured mentally, physically, and to have someone come on here and say the words on a live stream, I didn't know that so many people cared, but I collected $1,900 in 4 months of your money. I didn't know so many people cared that I had almost 4,000 subscribers listening to me, hearing me, protecting me, defending me. Me, Truthy Mcgoo, who caused a war on YouTube, online, and offline. Nobody needed that. People defended him because they cared, because they felt like, why would you go and attack his girlfriend who's already suffering from a death? And then because he lied. And the war began of a hoax and not a hoax. I got involved. Silly me, the fool. I believed. I hurt. I was in pain. I did a video, and hopefully you saw it. And some of you were duped also. It wasn't fair. It wasn't right. And it was totally wrong. It is not your fault. The one thing I learned from this community is how powerful we truly are when we're together and how weak we are when we're apart. By staying together, we're strong. We support each other. We love each other. We care each other. And that's seen on Twitter and on Twitter DMs and people saying, I'm sorry I bothered you. I'm suffering. And people are like, you're not bothering me. Here, grab my hand. Grab it. Everybody. Because we care about each other. Because we all suffer. And if somebody can change somebody else and make them feel better, that's why we're here. We have people going through surgeries right now. We have people going through deaths right now. We have people suffering from this hoax, this fake suicide that has brought our minds to the person who we love, who we can't bring back because they committed a suicide. Again, family member, co-worker, whoever it was in your life that touched you, that you wish you can go back in time and save. And somebody said to me today, Rob, you couldn't have changed that person's mind even if they spoke to you. And they're probably right. The people who suffer are the people who are left behind. That's us. That's us. We suffer because we love them. We'll never forget them. Whether we see them in pictures, on Facebook, whatever it is, memory we have, we are hearing a song, or whether it's playing music, or a movie, or whatever it is that brought that memory of that person to you, they touched your life. Please remember this. You who think you're not important right now, you who are depressed, you who are sad, you who are suffering, whoever you may be, watching a replay or watching it right now as I speak, you are an important human being. You don't have to be a YouTuber. What you do could change somebody in the community's life by donating to that woman who has cancer. I think her name is Bridget. That helps. By donating to JD's charity, it helps. You may not know it, but you're important. There's somebody there who envies you, who looks up to you because they're in a bad spot. They're not asking you for money, just to hear you. So you don't have to be a YouTuber to know how important you are. If you think of harming yourself in any way, then I ask you, I plead with you, because I cannot do this for my friend. So if you're listening, I'm begging you to please reach out to somebody, a friend, a neighbor, whoever you trust, a family member, or if you don't trust anybody, there is an 800 toll-free number. All you have to do is punch it in. You don't have to leave a name. You're anonymous, and they're there to help and talk to you and guide you through whatever it is you're feeling. You have to help you. But if you need help and you need some support, there's this whole entire community here full of love, full of caring and understanding, that truly do love each and every one of each other. I've seen it. Truthy Mcgoo had no clue what he did because he was selfish in his act. As a YouTuber, all he had to do was one thing, and I'm going to tell you the secret you do. You make a video stating that you have a family issue and you need to go away for your own mental state. It may be months, it may be weeks, it may be a year, it may never come back. But you tell them, I need time for me. You don't fake a death. You don't tell people you killed yourself. That was wrong on every foreseeable level. Wrong on his part, wrong on his girl's part. And all we got was a, I'm sorry. What can he do about it? I'm sorry, guys. Hey, I'm sorry. And when he got yelled at, okay, yo. And they said, Mr. Nutt and Will, oh, where you going? You deserve this. People are angry. Do you understand there's 1,400 people who are angry at you, who want to yell at you? And you deserve everything. But he didn't care. Do you know what he cared about? Do you know what he cared about? For those who didn't see the stream, what he cared about was clearing his name from the GoFundMe page for that woman, Bridget, which I don't even know who she is. I just got a couple of DMs about Bridget and her situation. I didn't even know about it. So he wanted to clear their name. And that was the only reason, if you listen carefully, the first 5 to 10 minutes, you'll hear him say, the only reason we came on tonight was to clear our name because we did not touch that GoFundMe money of the $800. Clearing your name. That's all you cared about was yourself. Yes, there are people who are very much like that. And yes, in this life, guess what? You have to care about yourself. But you also have to take into consideration when you have a platform such as this, how many people listen to your every word, how important you are. You are important. And you don't have to be a YouTuber to be important. From Coffee to Nicole to Bridget Rising to Joanne Hess to Sandy Brown to Misanthropy, and I'll go on to Tammy Lockley to, I go on. All of you in this chat, look at your names. You're all important. And this community is blessed to have each and every single one of you here because you all mean something to somebody. Don't ever think you're not important because you're not a YouTuber. Well, you are. And there's people, whether it's your kids, whether it's a neighbor, that you don't know about that say, man, my mom is the best. My friend is the best. I don't know where I'd be without her or him. You are important to so many people. Don't you ever think of taking your own life because people will suffer. People will suffer. So please, I beg you, look around this room. They're here for you. Everybody in the chat might have more time than I do for you. Watch another YouTuber, go to another stream, whatever it takes. Get help, go to a friend, go to a neighbor, go to a family member, call the 800 number. But please don't take your own life because the people behind love you more than you know at this second. So please remember that. I've done enough talking. And if you want a question, we can talk. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to hug all of you. I said I'd be strong. I want to thank you for all the love you gave me. I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart because you helped me. You helped me. And I'm touched. This is not sad. This is emotionally overflow of love and joy because you did that to me. You helped me. My friend helped me. My wife helped me. My kid helped me. And you helped me. Your comments, the glare, Mr. Nutt helped me. I thank you with all my soul, all my well-being. And I don't know how I could ever repay you, every single one of you back. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your love, your generosity. your caring, your support. And I pray that between this and Johnny Depp, domestic violence and suicide, I can bring that back to you. If I did that in the Glare stream, then thank you, God. I'm glad I was able to speak for us on our behalf. And I'm willing to step up to anybody to do that. We were wronged. We were hurt. And it's not fair. It's not right. And tonight, you get to come here and we're going to listen to you. I don't care who it is. You're all invited. And if I can't finish, we'll do it another night and another night until we close the book on this and we move forward and we get our justice for Depp. And that's what we're going to do. Because this is the only way I can think I could say, I love you all and thank you. From me to you, from Gary, thank you. Now, I don't know where General Zod is. He was supposed to come to the stream. I put some links for other people. I guess they're not going to come. But let me get to my next guest. Him, well, his songs are incredible. Very talented person. Hope he's ready to come on because I've talked enough. I'm going to introduce the man who will be the future #1 in the Billboard charts. His album's going to sell worldwide. It's none other than my buddy, my pal, Mr. Gary Robinson.
What's up, guys? Oh my God, Rob. Beautiful words, man. Beautiful words. And you pretty much just said it all. You wrapped it up. You pretty much put it in a nutshell and wrapped it up, put a nice little bow on top. So there's not much more I can say about that. You brought me to tears, man.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Wait, are you sure? Because last night when I was on the phone, and I apologize for doing that, you said, oh, that's not tears, that just happens to me. Which is it?
Well,
which is it?
They're both, man. I have this little eye allergy thing where my eyes water quite a bit, so you guys might see me doing this a lot. But yeah, it's a mix of both.
Now, I missed it in my long speech. Donald had given me a super chat, and he said, for the wonderful stream by an amazing man and a community. And Donald is a blessed guy. He's one of the most incredible guys. And he's like the godfather. I guess that's what people call him. And I'm going to stick with that. He's the godfather of this community. Absolutely. God bless you, Donald. I hope you get your insurance fixed. I hope you get the surgery that you're needing. And I hope you get the rest you so well deserved. And just to tell you, Donald, something's coming in the mail for you, my friend. That's all I'm going to say. I'm live. I'm telling you, something's coming for you, buddy. So I hope you enjoy what we sent to you. Gary, I mean, I don't know. Someone sent me super chat. I missed it. Linda just sent one.
Couple,
Linda.
I think.
Linda A. Again. Especially, what was a special? I always forget it. Special. I got to write this down. I'm so forgetful. What was it, Gary?
Sweet, elegant, and kind.
Sweet, elegant, kind. You're going to text it to me so I can remember. Linda A says, thank you, Linda and Donald. Linda says, you are so sweet, Rob. Thank you for your kindness and care. Thank you for taking the time to talk to everyone, to help us with whatever we're going through. You're so strong. I don't know if I'm so strong.
Yeah, like you are, man.
Like I told Will and I told Mr. Nutt, I said, you guys are strong. Like I looked at them. I'm like, yeah, man. Diesel, they're really, man, you know, and I'm like, man, I want to be like that. I want to be like that. I want to be like, but they were good guys. And you know, it was close to Gary, by the way. I want to catch the end of the stream. I did not catch this. I want to play this for you guys. And I want to play a couple things. So Gary, I'm going to look for it. If you want to say something, please, now's your time to let the chat know. Oh, Hacker's here. He says, no sound is on. What does he mean, no sound? Can you not hear me?
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Oh, I can hear you fine.
Yeah,
what's up, John?
I'll check my channel. Hold on. I'm going to check my channel, and I'll let you...
Great. I don't know what I can say after that, guys. I mean, Rob is absolutely right. This was an appalling thing that happened, you know, and it prompted me to... It was early that morning when I saw a bunch of DMs about it, and I was like, what? He faked it? And I didn't know any of the facts yet. I didn't know what was going on, but just the idea of it really struck a nerve with me because I lost a friend too. No more than 2 weeks ago. It was actually on the 29th in December. He was reported missing, and then they found him that day in his car, unresponsive. And that's all the details that I got from it, and I just left it at that. I left it alone.
I'm sorry, who was that again?
Who,
that
me?
was your best friend? Yeah, for you.
No,
Yeah.
it was just he was a good friend, acquaintance more than anything. But I have a big circle of friends, and we all know each other. And he was one of them that we'll all show up at my buddy's. He's actually my best friend Toby's house, and we'll play pool in his garage, and that's where we all congregate really.
Huh.
And he was one of the guys that showed up quite a bit, and we had a pretty good friendship. We would talk, and I had no idea he was going through anything because it just seemed like a happy-go-lucky guy. But
it's amazing, right? It like you feel like you feel like in your heart you feel like, wow, this guy's good, he's making jokes and we're having fun and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my friend was. He was always like that, man.
Yeah.
Same way, Gary. The same way you're. How long did you know the guy?
I knew him for quite a while actually, but we never really hung out like one-on-one. He and I. It was just the same string of friends. There was a bunch of us that always got together at my boy Toby's house, like I said. And then, when we all saw each other, it was like, hey, what's up? What's going on? I mean, we all knew each other pretty well, and he's a pretty good pool player too. A lot of times we would, play teams and stuff like that, but just never knew because he was always just kind of quiet sometimes, and then other times just loud and fun.
I'm paying attention. I just trying to get you this part so I can play for everybody because
no problem.
You told me about it and I was pretty shocked, and then I want to play this part for everybody. So but go ahead. So keep going. You're doing great.
Well, you got another super chat there from Lisa. It's $5 that I could see. It says you, Gary, and General threw me a life jacket the other night. I'll never forget it. See, thank you, Lisa. That's very kind of you to say. But like you said, man, it just goes to show you that people that are watching these videos, they care, and that's why they come around.
Yeah, I mean, to say on this live stream that, I didn't know anybody cared.
Yeah, that's ludicrous, man. That's the dumbest thing you could ever say.
I was like, dude, you have almost 4,000 people with you. You have members, people who subscribe to your channel.
Yeah.
You have people who donate to your channel, right? Why would they do any of that they didn't care? You'd have like 5 people watching you, maybe.
Exactly.
That I swear, I heard that. I want to take the phone and throw it. I was like, what is this guy saying? He doesn't know. Listen, as a YouTuber, okay, and I know everybody says this. General Zod said this. I said this also. Wow, I got 20 people in here watching. Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe people listen to me. Yeah, it's true. You get that. But when you see the difference you can make to somebody in their life, man, it's powerful. You can make someone happy if you could make sense, if you could change, you could help them in some way by using this platform. Man, that's a wonderful thing. I think that's the greatest gift. If I could give that gift to people, then I'm happy. I mean, I feel like when I get off the stream, I've done my job. If somebody's happy, puts a smile on their face, and they come back to me later and say, Rob, that was a great stream. Rob, I'm so glad Gary came, or this one, or whoever is on your stream came, or they changed my life, or I subscribe to their channel, or whatever it is. And it feels good to know that we made a difference, or somebody on this platform makes a difference in someone's life. I think that's a beautiful thing. I don't know how you don't know what you do for people. You have to be blind, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. And see, speaking of people that show up and people that you can reach out to, there's all kinds. I just saw there's a good creator here now. I just saw Alma Redacted is here too, and she wouldn't know you from Adam unless all this went around. And she's got a channel too. She's really gifted.
Go ahead, plug it away. If you want.
No.
You could drop it in the chat, man. If you want to drop her channel, put it in the chat. I don't care. I support all channels. You could throw it in there.
Honestly, I don't know how to do that on here, but I'll try. But she's a great creator. She's kind of like spiritually intuitive, and we're planning on doing something together. We got to work out the details though, but once that happens, you'll all know, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be good.
So let me get to the 2 super chats. Lisa Lambert, like Gary said, says, you, Gary, and General threw me a life jacket the other night. I'll never forget it. Now, I don't know what we did, but hey, I got plenty of life jackets here to give you guys. If that's what I do. It's funny because
you can use my belly as a life jacket. I'm pretty buoyant.
Speaking of which, somebody's getting
ready
for her. She's getting ready for her,
sweetness.
She's getting ready for the roll call.
Show you something for everyone.
So something for everyone.
So this says thanks.
What is it?
It's a little card.
Let me see. It says thanks. Hold on. Put it this way. Wait. There it is.
With a heart
It says thanks with a heart.
on the top.
So Maya's thanking everybody. What does it say in the back? What does it say? I can't wait. Put it here. Thank you for shopping with us. What? Okay. Thank you.
For people to
Oh,
shop.
she's so sweet.
I know what she means. She means thank you for being here. I get it. I get it. So, but she couldn't. Perfect, Maya. That's what she meant. She meant thank you for being here with us. So funny. And
We
Bridget-
all love little Maya.
By the way,
She's so
Bridget
sweet.
Rising says, thank you for your kind words. I appreciate you. The Bridget loves you. Well, we love you too, Bridget. Thank you for being here.
Bridget, is that you?
Yeah, I was wondering. Wait, I was just gonna say, is this the Bridget that the GoFundMe page? Is this? I don't know. If somebody can clear that up for me, please let me know right away. I mean, drop and you could drop. I know Cherry usually drops everything.
Mhm.
If someone wants to, I have all moderators. I have members here. If you want to drop the GoFundMe page, please do. If you want to drop Gary's page, if you want to drop the page he said, what was the channel you talked about?
What's that?
Your channel, the person's channel.
Oh, Alma Redacted. She's in the chat.
Okay, yes. If you want to drop her channel, please go right ahead. It's free.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. I don't care.
But actually, I believe if you just look up her name, Alma Redacted, it should be bring you right to it. It's a very unique name. So.
There's Cherry. Awesome. That's why I love Cherry. She's so awesome. And Cherry,
Yeah,
Cherry I
thank
want
you,
to clear
Cherry.
the air with. I got to clear the air with Cherry. Cherry, you don't have to apologize. Everybody was emotional, and you do not have to apologize. You did nothing wrong. And I just want to say this live. You did absolutely zero wrong. And I appreciate you. And you've been a fantastic person. So you done nothing wrong. So please don't. And somebody just said that is Bridget. Whoa. Somebody said it is. It is Bridget.
Oh, nice. Welcome, Bridget.
I would love to have Bridget on the stream. I don't know if she wants to come on. But what do you think? You think we should do the roll call and open the stream?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Maya, it's time for the roll call. Maya,
I don't know if it's possible, but I'm wondering if I could drop a copy of the stream into the chat.
here we go. It might be possible. Let's go. Are you ready for the live? Okay, this is for those of you who don't know. This is my daughter Maya. Maya likes to say hi to everybody. She does her roll call. What are you doing? Okay, you ready? Who's this?
Hi, Miss.
Entropy.
Hi, Miss Ann.
She was on last time. She was on.
Yeah.
You could say this is Rosa. Hold on, I can't get it.
Hi, Rosa.
This is Coffee.
Hi, Coffee.
Donald was here. You could say hi to Donald.
Hey, Cherry.
Hey, Cherry. You know who Cherry is. Who's that?
Hey.
Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Okay, this is Wild. You just say Wild. Hi, Wild.
Hi, Wild.
Oh, that's my buddy.
Hi,
MMA King. No, it's not Emma. It's MMA King. It's my Star
Emma.
Wars
Hi,
buddy.
Emma King.
All right, this is BCF. Welcome to the
Hi,
stream.
BCF.
All right, calm down, Maya. Who's this? You know who this
Hi,
is.
Sean.
No,
Wait, you.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Come on, Maya. You're doing a bad job here. What are you doing? What are you doing to me
I
here?
forget names.
Okay, this is Jag. Say hi, Jag.
Hi, Jack.
I'll just try to make it simple. Hi. Oh, this is Shailana.
Hi, Shailana.
There we go. Hey, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
There you go. So I had a Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
There you go. That's the Bridget. We're talking. Oh, who's this?
Hi, Tammy.
Timmy. It's Timmy. Who's this?
Hi, Sandy.
Cindy. That's right. You remember these names. Who's this? What's her name?
Uh,
What's her name? Lori.
Hi, Laurie.
There you go. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lori. Let's see if there's anybody I missed. Oh, this is a hard one. Oh, you know this one. Dono. It's Dono. Who's this?
Someone put the super chat down.
Yes, they did put a super chat. That's what's happening. Who's this? This fan? We'll just say Fanta. How's that?
Hi, Fancy.
There we go. We'll do one more, Maya. Okay, calm down. You're getting a little crazy now. There you go.
Hi, Mary.
And who's
Hi,
that?
Richie
Richie One and Mary, right? And who's this?
Hi.
She's on here all the time. Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Susan. Oh, this is JD fan.
Hi, JD fan.
On here often. June.
Hi, June.
There you go.
Hey,
Graham.
Yeah.
tell Maya that super chat was for her.
Oh, the super chat is for you, Maya. I gotta find it. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
It's Cowgirl Up.
Look
Says,
at that.
Tell Daddy to go buy you something special. What do you say?
Yeah, thank you.
You want to give a kiss? Blow a kiss. Blow a kiss.
Mm.
There you go. Thanks.
Thank you, cowgirl.
Thank you. Go, go, go. I got to do the stream.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, my God.
I got new money.
Oh, my God. Okay. I'm embarrassed. Thank you, Maya. Cowgirl Up, seriously. Thank you. Ridiculously. Thank you so much. That's so, so kind of you and everybody who's been as by the way, if you've been a member, I'm going to make a member video. I do have it. It is ready. So you'll learn what the membership's all about. You do get special privileges. Will do a live stream, members only live stream. You guys are going to get to run the channel. It's going to be stock your channel. You're going to tell me what video you want to see. I'll do it. You're going to tell me where you want the channel to go. I'll do it. You're going to tell me if you want me to do a certain live stream or if I can try to get somebody. It's going to be your channel. So we'll have a membership meeting, or you could just talk about anything personal with the members. It's up to you. It's going to be your channel. So stock, and I can't thank you enough for being a member. And I can't thank you for the super chats, which is glorious. And my daughter's now going to drive me crazy. She's going to want chocolate or something. Seriously, thank you. Seriously, thank you.
See if I can do this,
everybody,
man.
by the way, say hi to Bridget. Said hi to you, Maya. Hi. Yeah, Bridget said hi, Maya. So I just want to make sure I got that in. Bridget, please drop your GoFundMe page here. Cherry did, but just in case, keep throwing it up every 5 minutes. I'm going to open the stream. I got to figure out how to invite people without losing the stream. So I'm going to click myself off, Gary, if you want to talk or go through chats.
Well, I'm going to see if I can add. I tried to copy the link into the chat. So let me see if this works. And if you click on that link, you should be able to get in. I don't even know if you have to have a StreamYards, but just click on it and see what happens. Actually, I'm going to click on it and see what happens. Let's see.
A minute, I'm trying to figure it out. I may knock myself off. I may knock myself off because I think Zod is here. Nope.
Oh, darn it.
We got a couple people here. Hold on, I'm gonna let them on. Hold on. It's Bridget. It's Sandy. Oh, you did the job, man. You did the job. First, we're gonna invite Bridget. We got Sandy and Gelf coming on, but let's invite Bridget first because I think we need to hear from Bridget personally. Bridget,
He's talking about
absolutely.
you.
Bridget, the floor is yours. Go right ahead. Say anything you want.
I don't want the floor. I need just a chair.
How
Hi,
you
guys.
feeling?
I feel like the weight of 10,000 cars. That's my granddaughter. She's listening with headphones. She's about Maya's age.
Awesome.
She was actually waving to Maya. So, yeah. Gary, it's nice
Maya
to meet
would
you.
wave back.
And
Very
Rob,
nice to meet you.
I just wanted to tell you your words Saturday night. I watched that whole thing, me being accused and a liar and I'm goofy and I don't know the internet or GoFundMe. None of it. Not everybody in this chat knows none of that was true. I've proven myself. I don't have to justify it anymore, but your words touched my heart so greatly. I subbed to you immediately. Yes,
My
sir.
words?
Yes, sir.
Wow,
Yes.
I don't know what I said. I'm gonna have to go back.
You said a lot without saying a lot. You really, really did. Somebody outside of our normal community coming on and expressing their passion, what it meant to them, how it affected them, meant the world. Honest to God.
Bridget, listen, first of all, I'm not, please forgive me for being so, I can't think of the word. Not. How about not knowing your situation? Okay.
It's okay.
I
Don't
just-
no. Please don't ever apologize. No.
Okay. Well, I want to say this live. I want everybody to hear this. Be my witness. Clip it, record it, share it. I don't care. Whatever you want to do with it. I did not know from a hole in the wall, and I swear who you were. I'm being honest. I did not know. And all of a sudden, I heard that. And wait, let me just get this out.
That's fine.
Heard that he stole or attempted. Now I heard the word was attempted. He didn't steal it.
No.
But he attempted to because somebody tried to type in the password and could not withdraw the funds.
It was
and
it was also tampered with due to him pulling his video. He wrote it. He attached his video. When he pulled that video, they considered it tampering.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, people in the back, I will get to you. I see you. Please just be patient. Don't think I will have you on the show. Just please give me a minute because I really think that Bridget needs the floor. This is very important. And what happened here was no joke. And so just please be patient with me. Bridget, I want to say this. First of all, I'm sorry what you're going through. Okay. First of all, I apologize because it's scary. Okay. It's no joke. People, again, everybody knows somebody who's gone through this or is going through this or has, gone through this.
Right.
I apologize. I mean, listen, I don't have any special human powers or anything, but just,
I don't think you realize that you do.
Well, I don't know what I have, but if it makes you put a smile on your face, then thank God. I can thank God that I'm able to do that for you. I'm very sorry that somebody, first of all, pulled this hoax. Second of all, tried to steal money, which is absolutely horrendous. And the only reason they came on that stream, and I'm trying to find that part, and I will find it. The only reason he came was to clear his name.
Yes.
Which is absolutely unbelievable.
Because I told my story.
Unbelievable.
So he came out of a hoax because a woman with cancer called him out.
It's unbelievable. The whole point of doing these GoFundMe pages from a YouTuber's perspective is because we grow an audience and we want that audience to try and help contribute because we can't do it ourselves, So we're like, hey, if we could raise some funds, hey, if we can give 100 or we can get to 200, then that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. And in my mind, I didn't even know who you were. And I didn't even know why this guy, and I said, wait a minute, he's stealing somebody's money who has cancer. I said, what is this about?
Yeah, and at that point,
it blew my mind.
It was only $890, which I did get 840 of that because they take a percentage.
Okay,
GoFundMe does, which is fine. But
right,
I didn't even know that the funds were released because this past Tuesday, a week ago tomorrow, I was put under anesthesia for a procedure. Because this cancer I have created 9 ulcers that were infected. Thank God in heaven, amen. The ulcers are gone.
Wow.
My ulcers are gone. So when I woke up from that anesthesia, I happened to check my email and my bank account, and GoFundMe had released it while I was under.
So they sent it to you. You got the funds.
Yes, I did get the funds.
Did someone try to tamper with the account?
Yes, sir.
And it wasn't
the
you?
GoFundMe account, yes.
And it was not you?
No. Twice.
Okay, so
somebody tried to take the password and change it.
So everybody heard this right now. I hope you all listening very carefully.
And if anybody has any doubts,
Please.
I will show my face and be completely transparent like I did for Will. Even though I look like cancer hell, I will do that for any listeners that have any doubts because I don't want any more victims out there. Donald Dolan is extremely sick. He's got special needs children. He helped them.
Yeah. Listen, Donald.
They crush people's hearts
I tell him at night, I said, Donald, I said, what are you doing, man? I said, you're sick. You got to take care of you. And he's like, no, I love everybody. And that's how I feel. I'm like, dude, I understand that. But I said, Donald, without your health, you can't help anybody. You got your own family. We love you. We love you, but we need you well. We need you well so you can come back to us,
100%. I call him St. Donald.
he's a great person. I talk to him a lot. He's a great guy. He really is.
That's
I can't say any more kind of words. But Bridget, I am so sorry that I hope that I don't know what to say because I don't want to say the wrong word and feel stupid.
Oh,
You know,
no. If you have any questions,
I pray that this is curable. I pray that you're going to recuperate. You're going to get through this.
okay, here's the deal with that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What I have, which he says, we'll call that person he, because he is far from truthy at all.
Okay.
He says it is not cancer. It is upper abdominal vascular cancer.
It is.
Yes, sir.
And Truthy said it wasn't?
Yes, with giant cell arteritis. Whatever he
I don't understand. Why
researched-
would he say it wasn't? I don't
Because
get that.
he researched the wrong things. I have the screenshots to prove that. And I reached out to them. I asked them, please, we need to revamp this. It looks like I'm talking in third person because he wrote all the words. He did the video for me with showing what I used to look like and what I look like with my hair loss. I allowed those pictures to go on that video, hoping for help, and I got screwed.
Oh my God.
That's horrible.
So I had some friends in the community help me. They talked to me. I was not going to press charges. I'm not that kind of a person. I feel, if somebody needs money that bad, take it. I was ready for everybody to get refunded. That's all I wanted when I found out this happened. And they said, no, you need to contact your local law enforcement. I did while I was in a group chat with all the people.
Did you find out who it was?
Who did it?
Yeah, did they clearly say who did it?
Yes.
Or they did?
Yes.
Oh, do you care to share that or do you not want to share that? That's up to you.
I'm thinking that would be doxing.
Okay. No, I don't want to say, if you don't want to say anything, just say, no, I don't want to talk about that. That's why I'm saying I don't know how you feel. If you feel uncomfortable, then don't say it.
His name is Truthy, but I know his real
name. I understand. I do too. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know what?
Peter said it best.
I don't want you.
Yes.
I don't want people on this stream or out there in the community to think, oh, he told the truth and you're this and you're that. And it's not true. You do have cancer. He said you didn't. Yes. He did try to get the funds. He said he didn't. He said the only reason he came on that stream was to clear, basically because of that reason.
Right.
And that's not true.
No.
And I think that you who are going through hell right now more than anybody else in this world, that's why I wanted to give you the floor. I want you to, whatever you want to say, it's all yours.
I don't mind telling my story because
you don't have to. Whatever you don't feel,
I don't want any more victims out there. This is it. If anybody else gets hurt by these people, I'm pleading and begging you, report it. Over state lines of anything more than $500 is a felony.
I can't believe that, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying $890 or the $840 that I got is not a lot of money, but to me, that was my first trip to the Mayo Clinic, and that's the only place I can get treatment. Chemo, there's no cure, there's no surgery because it's vascular. It's my arteries wrapped around my intestines in two places.
There's no surgery.
No. They can't do surgery on a main artery like that.
So what can they do?
They have certain infusions that can shrink it, and the prognosis is 7 to 10 years. That's why I was trying to do this as fast. I'm 56 years old. I have a 2-year-old granddaughter. I have one that just turned 7, and I have a 3-year-old grandson. I want to be here to see them go to high school. I want to be here to grow old with my husband. I take care of my 81-year-old father who has leukemia and dementia. And I need to be here for all of those people. That's why I reached, and by God, I was a fool to let him fool me. Both of them Kate called me her best friend. She called a lot of people that.
Oh my God, this is worse than what I thought it was.
I believe them.
I didn't know all this. I'll be honest. I did not
And
know.
even before the hoax happened, which I think we can say pseudo side. We can't say the main word.
Just call it hoax. It's fine. It's fine.
It was, yes. That is illegal in all 50 states.
That's ridiculous.
Especially if you put it on social media. And I didn't know that till the FBI contacted me.
Is there another? I heard there was another GoFundMe. Is that's true, right?
There, Annie Elise with 10 to Life created a new GoFundMe for me. And I don't know if you know that girl. She's a mod in a bunch of places. She created a new
No, I don't
Facebook
know.
page for me called Bridget's Journey, where I will post videos and everything of my trips to and from, keep everybody updated on how the progress is going and or lack thereof if that happens.
Well, Miss Anthropy just dropped it in the chat. So if anybody can
Oh, Lynn
help,
did too. Thank you, guys.
yeah, if anybody can help, please, and now that I know about it, I'm gonna go on myself. I didn't even
I'm
know
sorry.
about
I'm
that.
sorry for crying. I just get really emotional when
Well,
I
why-
talk about my family.
Don't you dare come on my stream and say I'm sorry for crying. Are you kidding me? If you, if anybody
don't-
in this
I just
entire,
don't-
I should shut up compared to you. Please.
Well, no, my thing
please,
is,
come on.
he was such a big person
Please.
on sad fishing. Okay, I don't sad fish. If people are faking cancer, they got something wrong upstairs.
Yeah.
Especially if they're pleading for money.
Listen, you know what's ironic about all this? He's saying you fake cancer, yet he faked suicide.
Right. Thank you.
Hello. And you lied about all this, and then the only reason why you came on Will's stream was because I didn't take the money. No, you didn't get the money.
The reason
You didn't get the money. It's not even you tried to take the money.
right,
And
and
you didn't get
they froze
the
it,
money.
and they froze it when the
You didn't get the
password was messed with.
Absolutely, because they're wondering what is going on here.
Right. So when the funds were released the day that I came out of anesthesia last Tuesday, I was completely surprised. But what happened was I had to send a letter from my oncologist. I had to send my banking information, my ID, all kinds of personal information to the FBI, who sent it there to IC3, which is the Internet Communications Bureau.
Wow, this is really big. I didn't know none
It's
of this.
big.
Now I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe any of it. He said there was nothing with the FBI. That's a lie too, then.
You tell me why in 2 weeks 8 people have knocked on his door and a cop told him to go ahead and fake it. No way.
No, a cop would never tell him to do
Never.
that.
Exactly.
Never.
A cop
Actually,
would not tell him to do that. Go ahead, Gary.
you know what? The cop told him to because he was telling the cop, I'm gonna go on and apologize on YouTube, and he was like, no, man, it's just better to stay dead.
That's not
You know?
true.
That's what he said.
That's what his excuse was. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, he said a lot of things. All right, and apparently it seems like none of this is true.
And that's why I had to change. I dropped off Discord with all of my friends. I dropped my Facebook, my original
God.
Facebook with my. I have 80 and 90-year-old relatives out of town that donated to the old GoFundMe. How do I explain that to somebody? You know, they don't get new technology.
But you still got the money, though, right?
Yeah, I
Correct,
did.
right?
Yes.
Okay,
And they
that's all.
do know
good.
that.
As long as you got it, that's the bottom line. Nothing
Right.
else matters,
That's right.
and that's the good part. And I know you like you said, it's nothing, but you know what? It's better than zero. I'll take it. You know,
Oh,
if
absolutely.
and I think
I would have
and
taken $10. You know.
and I think this one is like somewhere almost to 4,000. I could be wrong, but I've heard
is.
that.
It
And
is.
that's
Oh.
great. That's fantastic. That's why. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm sorry. I wish I knew more, but I didn't even know none of this. I didn't even know who you were. I didn't even know what people were talking about. I was like,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
know
I
you
just
either
don't know.
until Saturday night, and I'm so glad I've met you. And Gary, you seem very sweet too, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Listen, Bridget, we all pray for you. I
Yes,
mean,
this is about you.
Yeah, nothing we have is even remotely close. And you know, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know, but I wish I'm
You
sitting there
don't.
shaking. Like, what do I say? I don't know what to say besides,
You have said it.
you
You said
know,
it Saturday night, and that's why I reached out and subbed your channel, and I'm here tonight. I watched what you said yesterday, or actually, I think you made that Saturday night and dropped it Sunday.
yeah, somewhere along the line. I was
Yeah.
up till like 5 in the morning.
And
I couldn't, you know,
I was
so.
like, I'm gonna watch this guy religiously now. So
Listen,
here I am.
I just, like I told Donald, I said, listen, man, all that's important is your health. And also important is about you getting better and nothing. And when you're better, you know, stop by. I mean, you know, if you can't,
Right. And
I
honestly,
understand. I'll call you, just text me, just say, hey, Rob, I'm okay. Or that's all I need. It's just a simple, I'm
Donald
okay,
Dolan.
or whatever. That, and if you text somebody that, that's what we care about. Are you
Right,
okay? Are you all right?
exactly.
You know, is there anything you need? Can we, you know, you
Yeah,
want to
don't
talk? You
don't
know?
drop off the face of the earth and make me worry myself even sicker, you know, because I
Yeah.
care for you. I care about you.
Margot can read me very well. She says Rob has not slept. That's an understatement.
Oh, I went through 2 weeks of that trying to figure this out, and I could not say anything until the FBI agent told me it was okay to tell my story.
Okay, like I said, if there's anything you don't say, don't say it. I again,
No,
don't say it. I don't want to offend you. I don't want to. You
all
know,
of this was
this is the
figured
first I'm
out.
hearing of anything.
All of
Because
this was
Will,
figured out on New Year's Day. I
see,
called the police on New Year's Day.
here's what Will told me before I left the stream. Because one of the questions I asked is, and I said again, I didn't know who you were. I said, so you're telling me that this guy made a GoFundMe page and took the money? And it was said, no, she got the money. She got the money. He said, I don't want that misconstrued. But now what you're telling on my stream, and I hope everybody gets the story straight, is, yeah, he didn't get the money. You got it, but there was an attempt.
There was an attempt.
There was an attempt. And
there was 2 attempts, actually.
Two attempts. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. There was 2
No,
attempts.
that's okay.
And that to me is unbelievable. I bet Will doesn't even know this. And I hope Will sees that. I'd
No,
love
Will
to get the
knows.
word to him.
Will
Will
knows.
does know. Will knows.
He also knows
So-
that the FBI pinged two computers in that apartment
Wow.
where they live.
Yeah, because they said that the password was attempted to be changed twice, right?
Yes.
Well, that's 2 attempts.
Yeah, but see, I don't know how GoFundMe works. I never did it before. I have no idea.
Yeah,
So
me neither.
it would go to that person, right? Like if I set up a GoFundMe page, say for my uncle or whatever, it
Right.
would go to him, right?
As long as they have, say you set it up
Right.
and you had maybe a brother or a sister that was a co-creator. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Either one of you could have the funds released to you for your uncle.
Oh. I see, I'd rather not get it. I'd rather it go
Right.
to that person. I
Or-
don't want anything to do
Or
with
you
it.
set it up.
I'm like, I
in
set
my
it up,
case,
take it.
that's right. You
I
set
don't
it
want
up
it.
and you say, here, which I have the receipts on this, here, go in and change your password,
Wow.
which I did.
If
But
anybody who
He
knows
had
me,
my email address.
if anybody knows me and you're on Twitter, please DM me later, and maybe you guys can explain some of this to me, get me educated, because I'm a doofus, and you know,
Oh,
so
you are not.
educate me. Well, Gary always says educate yourself, so I need a little education with this.
Don't
and,
make
you
me
know.
show my face and shake my finger at you.
You don't have to, Bridget. Listen, I'm just
I'll
honored
do
you're
it for
here.
you.
Thank you, Gary.
Bridget, I'm honored you're here. You're invited here anytime I
Oh, it's
stream.
my privilege.
Anytime I stream, you have an open invitation. Just let me know. I don't know if you have Twitter, but
I
listen,
do. I was just going to tell you, you can follow me on Twitter.
I will. Tell me now. I'll go find you if I can. I'll find you right now. Hold on. I will go find you.
Actually, let's see. Cherry.
Cherry knows you. Okay, you know what? I'll ask Cherry
I'm trying to
to.
think who in
Cherry
the chat.
can, if Cherry can always send me a link. And
Yeah,
I'll,
because it's got my last name in it.
yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Right.
If Cherry or Coffee, whoever's got my Twitter handle, if you can give me that information so I can follow her, please do.
I know
Don't do it
somebody
here.
in the
Don't do it here.
chat is
Don't do it.
following me on Twitter. So
Why don't you change your Twitter handle so it's like something, you know?
I plan to do that this evening.
Yeah, I think you should, for your own protection. I think you should do that. That's just my advice, you know.
Oh my God, Nana, a 14. It went over 4,000.
That's great.
Wonderful.
See, I
Please,
have not even checked.
If
it
you could drop the
today.
chat.
Oh my god.
Cherry, can you do me a favor? Thank you, Cherry. And Cherry, you do me another favor, or Misanthropy, whoever, can you drop her GoFundMe yet again? Please drop it like every 5-10 minutes in the chat. Please, please.
My
please.
granddaughter just turned around with this look on her face, like, "Oh my god, Nana."
Do you mind if I bring some other people in the chat because they've been patiently waiting? Can I bring them in?
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm gonna try to bring them in. Hold on.
Hi, Rosalang and Mr. Gelf.
Hey, Miss Bridget,
Now
how are you?
we're full. Now we're full.
Hello.
Hey, everyone. Oh, real quick,
Hey.
Rob, I just want to put this in there real quick.
Go.
Earlier, Rosalind was asking for a wrench, and so was Lynn. So just whenever you have a chance.
I think
by the
I,
way,
I got it.
I
I
think
got
I
it. Thanks.
Oh, you got
Rob,
it?
if you need an extra one, I do that too. So
You guys
You need-
rock. Yeah, thanks. I'll wait my turn.
I think I gave everybody a wrench. I think I did. If I miss, tell me. Just say, Rob, please. Hey, I'll get you.
I just wanted
I
to
will
be able
always
to
be
post
happy
some
to
of the
help you with
links.
that.
What happened, Rosa? Rosa, I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, it's Rosa Lang.
Rosa Lane.
But Rosa is fine.
Okay.
One, I love your New York accent. I grew up in New York too.
Me
Second, I
too.
love your heart because you're growing up in New York. You got to have a big heart. And if you don't have a big heart, my God, what the hell good are you, right? All right. So it showed. And when you were speaking, I'm one of the mods for the Glare. So when you were speaking on the Glares that evening, it was like, oh my God, he's from home. What's that, Long Island? No, it's upstate. No, it's mid-state, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn,
Canarsie?
New York. Brooklyn, New York. I was in
I got family in Canarsie. Don't talk to
Midwood,
yourself.
not Dyker Heights, Midwood, Bensonhurst, Gravesend.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's enough.
Those areas.
Yep.
I'm not there anymore.
Okay.
But that's where I for 40 years that was my area.
But I wanted to say hello and thank you so much for doing that. I know Gelf was on here before I was. Bridget,
is here
I
now,
got your back.
right next to you.
Yeah,
Gelf
I know.
is
I
right
see
next
him.
to you.
I see him.
Yeah.
It's okay. But he was here before I was. Bridget, I got your back.
I know
I don't
you
want
do.
to take a whole lot of time because I know other people have more important stuff than I have to say this evening because, guys, you know I'm
Rosalie.
long-winded. Yes, ma'am.
I love you.
Love you too, baby. But thank you guys for all you're doing. I see a lot of familiar names in the chat. I appreciate the wrench. I've subscribed. As soon as check comes, I will be joining as well because I like what I see.
Me too.
Rob, you got a good heart. Your boy Gary. I don't know your channel yet. I'll go check it out. You know,
His channel is
I'll
Gary
check you out,
Robinson. Just that his name, Gary Robinson.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna have to
straight
change
up.
that.
I'm subbing
yeah.
now. Hold on.
This is why as a mod that I use a picture that is similar to my real face, but I have lots of different shall we say aliases because I don't want to be doxxed. I have a private life like everybody on this channel, like everybody listening, everybody in the chat. We all have our private lives, and
Yeah,
that does not
yeah.
need to be shared. And if there's ways
No.
that I can see that I can keep myself from being doxxed, you betcha. You
Now,
know,
can
so
can
Boy,
someone
time to
educate
hide my
me?
face.
yeah, boy.
Rosa,
I have a question, and hopefully any of you can answer because I don't.
Hang
I
on,
keep
Bridget.
hearing this word
No problem.
dox. What does that mean? I keep hearing it.
It-
What does
Your
it mean?
means,
documentation being made public.
it mean-
Your documentation.
Your name,
being made public.
address.
Not only
Name,
your name, your
address,
basically
phone,
all your private
your
information.
kid's
Pretty much-
name,
Pretty much
And
all
then-
your personal information.
And then comes swatting.
Swatting.
That's not hope not. Swatting is when they send the SWAT
Yes.
team to your house.
After
Somebody
you get
anonymously calls. Go
Oh,
ahead, Bridget.
no.
I'm sorry.
exactly.
Yeah,
I was going to
that,
explain that.
Yeah,
There's no
swatting.
Gary here.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
Amber Heard has just
Uh,
joined my channel. Everyone, I'm sorry, Amber Heard.
Yes, hello. You should
Well,
already
that
know me
thing-
by now.
Can
I
I
like that
flip Amber
voice.
Heard the bird?
Sure, go right
Yes.
ahead.
that thing.
Gary has
Oh, my
left the
goodness.
building.
Okay.
I am that
so
thing.
There are those YouTubers that have been doxxed,
Yes.
like
Right.
he claimed to be, and there are there are a lot of YouTubers that have also been swatted. Some and it's never a good thing.
Right.
It's never a good thing. Because the SWAT team comes to your door, they bang it
Yes.
down, and they come in with guns blazing. And God forbid you answer the door with a gun in your hand because somebody's stomping on your door to get in.
Right.
Boom,
Right.
you're no more.
And
You know, and that-
basically what they tell the police is there's a fight or I heard gunshots at this address and they
Or-
show up guns blazing.
Yeah, basically what basically what swatting is like she said, or what it is they call the cops and say, oh, I see some illegal activities going on. I think I see drugs going in and out, or prostitution, and
Oh my
like they
God.
said, guns, and then that's how they get swatted.
Or he
And doxing.
just called me
Now,
and said he had his gun. He's going to kill himself and the kids.
if
Right.
that
Things
happened
like
to
that.
him, I'm going to say this:
Exactly.
if that happened to him, that's unforgivable. Whoever, if somebody did that to him, they're not right either.
It did not
because
happen to him.
It
It
didn't.
did not happen.
Swatting did not happen to him.
Okay,
There
I
are
just
several
wanted to
others
make
that did.
sure.
No,
did
no, no.
doxing happen to him? Because I heard doxing did happen to him.
That is, yes, but they had the incorrect address. They had
Okay.
most of the information was correct, and as a mod, they blast the stream with it, the chat with it,
Right.
and we would try and knock it down as quick as we can. But if somebody screenshotted it,
Right.
I can't stop that.
Right.
You know,
Screenshots can be a lot
do.
See,
faster than
that's
mods
why
sometimes.
everybody has a wrench here, because I trust everybody, and I know if somebody comes in here for the first time and tries anything, whether it's to me or to anybody's chat, they will take them out in a minute. And I've seen it happen. They tried to come in here, they tried to talk nasty about one of the people, and they're like, goodbye. They timed them out, banned them from my channel. I left it. I was like, sure, they deserve it. They
Right.
deserve it. I'm not going to
so
tolerate
that's
that. I'm
what
not
that
gonna
means.
tolerate
So
that.
I'm gonna say, love you, Bridget. Yeah, boy, Gary. I like the name, but I'll check you out. And Sandy Brown, thank you for coming on. Gelf, are you still there? I'm backing out so you can speak.
I love you,
Thank
girl.
you, Rob's
That's
rules.
right. I will
Take
let
care,
Sandy,
Rosa. Thank you so much for
I'll,
being here.
Love you
I'll
guys.
let the ladies talk
Yes,
first. I'll let Sandra go first.
Rosalind. Oh well, I was gonna tell her the best way to find me is just look up Amber Waves of Pain, man.
Somebody else was here, but they left. I wish they would have stayed. I think it was BC some BCF. I mean, somebody was here. I was going to put them on right now, but they left. I don't know why they left.
BCF Breakfast Club fan.
Yeah, yeah,
Are you still in the chat, sweetheart?
yeah. She can come back on. I mean, I have room now. I have so she wants to come back. That's fine. Gary,
Is she still there?
Yeah, Gary, you could just drop the
There
link
she-
there.
Oh, she had to reboot. She said, "Give her a sec."
Okay, yeah, she can come on. That's fine. Yeah, just saw it. Yeah, she said I had to give. First of all, I'm glad everybody's here. Sandy, Gel, if you want the floor, it's yours. Then I'll give the floor to Sandy. I want to give you all the chance. So,
Come
on.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the floor.
Go ahead, Gel.
First off, I didn't catch whatever you said to Will after the stream on Saturday with Truthy and all that. Like, I had to go back in and watch it afterwards because, I got unsubbed to Will for a bit, so I missed that part of the stream. But going back in to listen to that stream was more heartbreaking than hearing about the whole fake thing. And watching him throw everyone under the bus, specifically him saying four subs in particular. I know one of them's been named, unfortunately, and I'm really, really apologetic to Donald for this because, Donald is, even more of a bigger giver than I am with, helping people out on YouTube when and where I can.
Hey, Gel,
'cause I
can
know a
I
lot of-
add to that about Donald?
Yep.
The reason I call him Saint Donald is because my old GoFundMe, he religiously donated $100 a month, every month that it was up.
I heard,
Yeah,
and don't quote me on this. I heard in the recent GoFundMe he gave you $400. I just want to tell you that.
Yes, he certainly did.
Yeah, like for that, I have mad props for him, and I'm really, really feel bad for him that his name is being dragged into this.
How did
hope,
that
like,
happen? I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know what he did.
They turned around and said that 4 subs in particular that they were very, very close to, like Donald. And if you go back into the Will stream, he mentions a couple of others as well, and they've turned around and said, well, one in particular said basically it's not true. So I'm hoping like hell that they were lying about that particular issue as well. And even now, Tug's been brought into it, and I've just seen Tug's response today to the whole thing going, you've emotionally manipulated me into doing this. If I find out anyone else has been involved in this, I'm going to wreck them. you know,
Tug
it's how
spoke
a lot
out?
of us are feeling. Yes, Tug has spoken out now about it, and
Oh
Tug
my
is
gosh.
Yeah,
extremely
I think
pissed
Tug
off.
said something, but again, I don't know none of this. I didn't understand any of it. I was so out of the loop. So I apologize that there's a lot here I didn't comprehend, and so I'm going to apologize to everybody because I didn't know none of this stuff.
I think those of us who were there all this time don't understand it still. You know, like we watched it unfold and we still don't get it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like Truthy and Kate threw everyone they could under the bus. Like they were saying that Real Talk 2.0, like the person that runs that channel, Paige, they threw her under the bus and then later retracted. Goes, oh no, she only knew today. And you know, even when they mentioned me in all of this, it's like, well, they
He
said
threw
they'd
his
heard.
own girlfriend under the bus in
Yeah,
front
like
of
the whole
her.
Oh,
thing.
I couldn't believe he did that. I was like, I'm trying to protect her. Oh yeah, but I didn't know nothing about her. She just put it there.
Right. Right.
Wait a second. You just said you're protecting Kate from your ex-girlfriend, and then you tell everybody, I did not have anything to do with that tweet. She did it all
Absolutely.
by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Gelf. I'm so sorry, honey.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. And then, you know, and then to hear what he'd done to Bridget, and yet I'm also hearing stories that, you know, he went after Sophie Long's GoFundMe as well. He turned around and said to Michael that he wanted to be the administrator of the GoFundMe.
I will tell
And
you
there's
that
another
the
one that he's
FBI is
involved as
looking into
well.
that, Gelf.
Really? Wow.
Yes. Yes.
I hope like hell that if that does come out, yeah, that's going to be the biggest bombshell. You know, as much as I don't like what Critical K and all the others have done and said about him and all that kind of stuff, because you know I'm not that sort of person. You know, it's basically just going to justify everything that they've done to him to, you know, go after him for all that kind of stuff. You know, and you know, even watching E-Hacker come in and say that, you know, he prejudged Truthy for a lot of the stuff he was pulling. You know, as much as I don't like people doing that, because, you know, it takes a while to get to know someone sometimes, and it's really, really harsh to see that happen, but a lot of us will suck it in. And
Listen, I believe the guy. He came to my stream. He seemed like a very nice guy, a lot of fun. I like that. You know, he had a good persona with me anyway. And then I didn't hear from him again, but I thought he was cool. And then I saw all this happen, and I was like, what in the world is going on? So I apologize for me not being out of the loop, but I really didn't know any of this happened. So I'm just going to keep apologizing.
I think there was
So-
some kind of long con he had in mind because he infiltrated the community in a way, like even small channels, like my channel's tiny, and he made it a point to be a presence on like all the channels that he possibly could and get to know everybody on a personal basis. And then when they had this suicide thing, like he took bits and pieces of people's lives and used what he thought they would relate to make it more believable. And what I think that there was some kind of end game there, and they just got caught out before they could complete whatever it was they had. Like one of these days we're going to figure it out, but I think there's still a lot more to it that we don't know. It's just my opinion.
Well, yeah, I'm going to steal a little bit of Siren Jag's thunder here. He even turned around and said part of his story about what happened with his wife. Kate used part of that with Michael.
Yep.
And, you know, and that's disgusting in and of itself, you know.
To me, that makes
You've
them
got-
predators. Like they're predators in my opinion. The fact that they could do that kind of thing. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's just really, really bad seeing that. And then, you know, seeing everyone else jump on the bandwagon and bring a lot of that, like everything up. Like, yeah, I know everyone wants to get to the truth because, you know, we all want that. But you know, but like for those of us that have been in the middle of this, you know, whirlwind of emotions and all that, and getting pulled every which way, you know, because at first you don't want to believe it, and then, you know, all that other crap. Like, you know, I owe Donald a massive apology. I don't think I could possibly make that up to him for, you know, even thinking that he might have had something to do with it, you know.
I just want to say what Tammy said, and maybe you guys can straighten this out. Tammy asked, she says, so they did all this to steal from people who are sick or involved in horrible situations. I am beyond angry. I honestly don't have the words for the rage I have. So sorry, Gelth and Bridget. Maybe you guys, is that correct? Is that right?
That pretty much
Yeah,
sums it up.
I think that was
Okay.
part of it. I
Uh,
think there was more to it, though.
Yeah, I think there was more to it too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Real quick, I have somebody that wants to say something to all of you and everybody in chat.
Sure, whoever it is, you do.
Yep.
Do they need an invite or?
No, she's right here by me. She goes by Bug.
Oh, sure. Put her on. That's
Hold
fine,
on
yeah.
1 second.
Sure.
Thank you for helping my Nana.
Thank you for helping my Nana.
Oh, hi. Your Nana is a wonderful lady. We love her very much.
I will say one thing. You're gonna have to change the name. We already have a Bug. Tug's daughter is already called Bug.
Well,
She's gonna
that's
have to go
just
by
our
different name.
personal nickname from
I
her.
know.
Yeah,
But still.
her name is Jaden.
Yeah. It's all well, we will help Bridget and support her out. This community has been one of the most amazing I've ever come across. For me it started with Tug, and then snowballed from there. Just the amount of people that have come out of the woodwork that even I don't know, even today, like in your chat particularly, have said hi to me and all that. It's like, like, who the hell are you? How do I know you? Whatever. But
this is the community, man. This is the love that this community has, and even though we're intermingling communities, and I'm like, who's this? I don't know some of you guys, but it's amazing that the love we have for each other. It's an incredible community.
Mm-hmm. One thing they did do, and they brought it up in chat. So they were asking about, if they did it just to steal. One thing they did do was reactivated his channel at the beginning of the month for just a few minutes and changed the name so that everybody would get charged for their memberships, and then they deactivated it again. And Annie confronted him about that on the Glares Live, and he tried to lie and say it never happened. So if anybody who was a member of that channel gets charged, they need to do whatever they can to contest that as a fraud, because you're probably going to get a charge on your credit card.
Cancel that.
Well, I'm sure.
Yes, and his
go ahead.
channel is not closed. I went to my archives to check that video that he made for my old GoFundMe, and it just says this is a private video. That's all. It is not closed down.
Neither is their social media. She was in my Discord, and she said she closed her social media down, but what she did was block everybody. And we caught her coming into my Discord and basically snooping. I'm sure she came in to read whatever anybody had written about them. You know how when you go into Discord, like if you hit the wrong thing, it'll say you're typing. Well, I saw that, it said she was typing, and supposedly she had shut her Discord down. So we removed her from our Discord, but they've been there and lurking and watching from the front row as everybody freaked out and cried and mourned. They've been sitting there watching it all go down and, not saying a word until last night, was it? Or night before, whenever it was. Anyway, they watched for weeks as everybody freaked out and cried and all of that.
It's horrible.
Yeah, if you have a membership, I could tell you this because I had a membership with somebody. When you end it, it's like they'll charge you at a certain point, and then you just make sure if they charge you, okay, whatever. But then they cut it off. So you could go to subscribe. You go to your homepage, and I think you go to there's a button there that'll tell you you have a membership. You just all you have to do, it's real simple. You just click the button, you click done, and they'll say, "Oh, well, sorry, whatever," and that's it. You just end the membership. It's very fast and easy to do. So just make sure go to your homepage and see if you're subscribed to anybody, and just get off it as quick as you can. That's what I would tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to jump off to make room for others, but Donald, I know you just posted up to me in chat. Just name it. If there's anything I can do to apologize to you, man, for even suspecting you for all this kind of stuff, and if there's anything I can do to make it up to you, man, just let me know.
Yeah, he said, Gelf, he said, good evening. Thank you for joining the stream. That's what he said.
Yeah, at least I'm man enough to admit that, I fucked up and, I want to try and make him. the proper amends to do that.
Listen, we all make mistakes. It's just learning from it. Right? We're all human. As everybody here has made some kind of mistake to somebody, we've all hurt someone in some kind of way, shape, or form, whether we meant it or we didn't mean it. It happens. And, we just have to learn from our mistakes. And learning from our mistakes and not making the same mistake, that's what's important. And you manned up. You came here, and whatever guy you guys have, I mean, and, hey, what else can someone say? But, that's you did the right thing, in my opinion. I mean.
Oh, yeah, and just be aware, from what I have heard, both Kate and Truthy are hiding under a couple of sock accounts as well, keeping an eye on everything. So if anyone can find them and name them, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I mean, like I said in this video, I wish them luck. Good luck in your behalf. If you're in trouble, do yourself a favor. Get out of trouble. Go into hiding. Go where you got to go. Go do, because that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'll be honest. I'd be like, listen, I got to go. I love you all. You can unsubscribe, whatever you want to do. And I would go. And you wouldn't see me for months if something was going on. And I would do what I have to do.
I don't think that was really why they did what they did. I think they purposely set out to hurt people, and they got what they wanted. They just didn't think they'd get caught.
Well, sad. If that's it, then that's very sad. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Nicola F has put up a comment saying, "So you knew Truthy was lying, Gelf? I missed that." Nicola F, no, I did not know. I will say that outright. I was as shocked as anyone to hear what had happened, and since especially going back and watching on Saturday, like Saturday stream when Annie went after them like a bat out of hell, like especially on my behalf, and watching their reaction to when my name was mentioned, it was gut wrenching. You could tell that it was completely off fake. However you want to describe it. For me, it was. As I was nothing but a piece of crap to be ground into the ground by them, Yeah, no, I knew absolutely nothing. I'm as shocked as everyone else, If you had seen me on the Real Talks panel the day after it had happened, and I was coming back from a friend's house, and I was in the city, and I lost it. And, I had people in tears over just the way I was speaking, because I was breaking down at that point as well. And yeah, I knew absolutely nothing about it. I had Annie and so many people try to reach out to me, and I'm sure there's people in this chat who were there on that stream who heard me with everything I said, especially saying that, if this is a joke or a prank, I want nothing to do with it, because, it's disgusting and gross. You don't do this to your friends and people who care about you.
Well, Gus, I mean, I appreciate you being here, and I'll probably speak on Donald's behalf. I'm sure Donald appreciates what you did today, and if anything, Donald, he'll reach out, he'll find a way. I'm sure you two will talk, and because that's the type of guy he is. He'll talk to you. I can't see why he's not going to talk to you. So,
hey, Gelf, you're right though, man. Gelf, when you said when Annie came on and she just really laid it on him, she was awesome. She was amazing. She really called her out too, saying that, she didn't even know this woman, but when she found this out, she reached out to her and offered to have her stay with her. She was going to take care of her. She offered her a place to live, and then she just kept going on with the lies, saying, "Oh no, I might admit myself somewhere, and just I don't know how to deal with this." She just kept feeding the lies.
Yes,
it was
You're
nasty.
exactly right, Gary. On top of which, Annie, oh my gosh, I can't believe how bad they did her just with words. It was awful. The reason that she got so emotional, which nobody ever saw her like that before, with that much fire and passion, was because Friday night when I told my story and showed my cancer face, being fully transparent, she asked them, "Why can't you guys show your face and show your remorse to us?"
Exactly.
Instead of blaming everybody, and they outright said, "Nope, that will never happen."
Yeah. You still look beautiful, by the way, when you showed your face. So don't ever worry about that.
Oh, thank you. I don't feel that way right now, but yeah, thank you so much, Gary.
Well, you should. You have nothing but love here with us, and to us, you're always going to be beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to make room for someone else to jump up and let BCF talk because I know she can talk. You know,
Yeah, and Gary's
at the
gonna
bottom of
make
the
me
ocean,
cry.
paved in concrete. So,
Guys, I just
yeah,
let you know
I'll let her jump in.
I can't stay too much longer, but we can do this again. I could do another stream if you guys really want. You know, we got time. We got about a half hour before I really got to start wrapping things up. But you know, just say whatever you want. I'm going to keep quiet.
Well, and Sandy hasn't had a chance quite yet, and I know BCF's got a live tonight too. So
Mhm.
I understand StreamYard times you guys. Is that correct?
Yes, it
depends on
does.
if you pay for it or not.
You get 20 hours unless you pay for it. And if you pay for it,
Mhm.
they don't, I'm with a phone. It's so they don't really give me much. I did pay for it last month. It wasn't like I got much or they did anything special. So I'm like, why am I doing this? You know, I don't stream every day. I stream like twice a week, you know? So I try to keep it to 4 hours and then, you know, that's what I try to do.
That's very cool. Oh, BCF, by the way, I just subscribed to your channel. I had no idea that you were of your channel. This is how
Neither did
this
I.
brings people together. And I'm a Breakfast Club fan too. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That's my favorite movie of all time, which is why I picked it. But also because I feel like that movie kind of represents everybody, like all the characters. We all have a little bit of that in us. So
That's so funny, Gary. I just did the same thing. I keep begging her to let me be John Bender.
well, we have an opening for phone vendors. So instead of mods, like what I had before and what we're trying to bring back is instead of mods, we have people who act like the Breakfast Club characters. So we've got all but Bender and Allison and Brian, I think, filled. So Bridget can be my Bender for sure.
And listen, feel free to drop your channel. I didn't even know you had one, so you can feel free to drop it in the chat. You know.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I think Terry did a couple of times. Tonight we're doing my 2-year sobriety mark was New Year's Day, and we're doing kind of a celebration of that with Save Robbie, Brutally Lauren, and Amber Alert. So we're all in recovery. So it's just kind of a recovery stream. We did have a stream last night about this subject on Truthy, and myself and a lot of the subs came together and we just had a really long talk about it all, and it went really well. And that's kind of one of the reasons I came up, is I wanted to say this: with despite all the negativity and bad feelings that we have over what happened with Truthy, one thing that did happen is that a lot of people got brought together that otherwise may have never met each other. And I made some great friends that are going to abide long past Truthy. You know, long after we've forgotten who he is, I'm still probably going to be friends with a lot of these people. And so we've gotten something very valuable out of it, even though he's hurt a lot of us. So I hope that that's something we can all take away, you know, past that hurt that he's caused everybody and all the anger that he's caused everybody.
Well, you're welcome anytime here, and that was beautifully said. I totally agree with you. I think that was perfect way to sum it up. You know, you might lose one person, but you might meet 5 more, 10 more. You know, and I've met some people here I never met in my life. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I feel great meeting new people. I love it. So
exactly, yes.
Sandy, General Zod's here, by the way. Hi, General. I'll give you a minute, but let Sandy. She's been so patient. I know you have to. But just give Sandy a minute.
I apologize. I was probably actually supposed to be here earlier, but if you guys don't know, I finally got back to work. I work 3rd shift. I took a nap and I woke up and I was like, oh, there's a so I work 3rd shift to tomorrow, today. I have Wednesday off and then all through the week. So it's back to the grind. I've been affected by the apocalypse, which I know we can't say on our platform, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You know, it's great to be here. Great to talk to you guys. If you guys didn't know, I did my own stream on this, and I don't want to drop the F-bombs I used on my channel, but there were numerous amounts of curse words that I got out. I said the biggest thing, and I stick by this, the biggest thing that really got me about the whole thing is well, besides the fact that you're crazy enough to say that you're dead, but the biggest thing that got me is the abusing of people's time and money. Like, to
Yeah.
me, you know, people take time out of their lives. Like, I work and I do this, so I know what it's like. Like, you don't got much time during the day. You know, I have a girlfriend. You don't have time, and the fact that people are nice enough to take time out to listen to us, to comment on our videos, things like that, that should be respected. And when you break that trust, to me, that's the worst, because I talk about how the media and you know, the media at large waste our time with their nonsense. People listen to them, they listen to their reviews and things like that, and half of that turns out to be false lies. It's what Johnny Depp is going through. And you know, when we have someone in our own community who does that, to me, that is horrendous, because, you know, people could be doing other shit. Yeah, just, you know,
Agreed.
I mean,
agreed.
We're all lucky that we have people like you have 80 people right now. I see it in the comments.
Whether it's 80 or 5, whether it's 10 or 100 or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's somebody. Everybody's been affected. There was 1,400 people on the stream that Saturday night, and I wasn't really a guest at that moment. I just was lucky he took me, and look what happened. We had a, you know, it really worked out well. And to me, it doesn't matter, because so many people were affected by this. You know, and that was the problem. The problem is this goes deeper than just faking a suicide, which alone hurts a lot of people, because how many people have someone die of suicide? That affected a lot of people. You have people like Bridget, who's trying to take money from, who's suffering, and you. Come on, man. You don't do this. This is not what you do. You try to help people like this. These are the people you try to help. These are the people you say, hey, guys, if you can help out, please donate $5 or $1 or $2 or whatever you can, or something, or spread the word or share it. If you can do that, that's what you do. You try to get other channels. Hey, can you help out? Hey, can you spread the word? You got a bigger channel than I do. Hey, this is what you do, not what he did. That's the problem.
Really upset me
too.
I said was as well was the money aspect. Like, you know, we should use this to be able to help people like Bridget or anybody in the community who has an issue. People haven't even known me that long, and they came together to help me, you know, and so being on the other end of it, it's a very special and important thing that should never be abused or taken advantage of. And when you do that, you break your trust and your agreement that you have. I said on my program, and I'll say it across everybody's platform, when people listen to me, when they give me that respect and they entrust me, you know, to bring them fair and accurate news or whatever it is I'm doing, I've made an agreement to them that I'm not going to lie to them in any way. That means not, you know, taking them for their money, not going and saying all these things that aren't true, things like that. It's an unspoken bond you're supposed to have. And I think that's where especially Truthy just didn't seem to understand or didn't want to understand. Like, you know, dude, it doesn't matter if you have 1 or 2, but 3,000 subscribers or so, man, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people who put their trust in you, who defended you, and you were full of shit.
He had almost $4,000, and he's saying, I didn't know people cared. I'm sorry. What can I do? You know, I only came here because I didn't take the money. No, you didn't take the money. You tried to. It's the attempt. It's not. Forget about taking. You attempted to take it, and had you been successful,
which is disgusting.
You would have never showed. Had he been successful, he would have never showed. He would have been gone off to wherever the hell he was going.
Exactly. And they knew people cared because they used bits and pieces of their private lives and appropriated that for their own story. And when I said that they blocked everybody, they didn't block those people. They contacted them directly and told that story to them, of the people that who had things in their lives that would make them more likely to believe them. And they cried over the phone with them to perpetrate this lie. And that's why I say they're predators, because what they did was they preyed on personal tragedies that these people had to make their story more believable, which is exceptionally gross and exceptionally nasty, in my opinion.
Absolutely, I agree with you, BCF. Just like Amber did with her her assistant story,
Mm-hmm.
the one that she, oh God, I don't even want to repeat that, but you know, she used her own story for her own gain. And
Of
it's just
course.
like you said, they're predators. It's
That's
sickening.
exactly what they are. And especially since Truthy from the beginning of his channel held himself out to be a champion of victims, you know, like he was a champion for Sophie, and he was always like, you know, people who are being picked on or bullied online, I'll help you. I'll help you get everything filled out. You know, just all this persona he put forward as being the champion of the weak, and then he goes and exploits the very people that he says he's out there advocating for. It just
That's ridiculous. Wow. I want to give Sandy the floor because we haven't, and she's been very, very patient. I feel bad. I just want to get this in, and I really want to give Sandy the floor. Lynn, thank you so much. She's awesome. She says, "Thank you so much for doing this, Rob. Our communities have come together, and it is beautiful." Yeah, I would listen. I would never. I didn't even think that one video I made in July would lead to this. I'm being directly honest with you. Our communities come together. It's beautiful. There are positive out of the mess. Yeah. And you know who's positive? Us. As long as I said this in the beginning of my stream, as long as we stay together, we're strong. The minute we divide each other, we're weak, and that's when they come in and take it from us. So we got to stay strong. We got to be positive. We got to be there for each other. That's the best I can say. I'm going to give the floor to Sandy. Sandy, thank you for being so patient. It's all yours. Go ahead.
All right, Sandy, take us to church. Come on, girl.
Oh, where do I begin? Because I remember it was the 29th. I was on Twitter because I'm looking on my phone. I'm like, stuff is blowing up, you know, with the Johnny Depp and that thing case. And I happened to see, when I go on Twitter, I happened to see a post that formerly Mrs. Mcgoo had posted, I lost the love of my life. I'm like, wait, what? And then right after I saw that, I had messaged Rob. I was like, did you know Truthy passed? And Rob's response was like, what?
Yeah, and that's when I went on Twitter. That's what happened. You told me, right? Thank you for reminding me. Yes, you told me.
I'm like, what? Because all the way up to your live stream, was it Saturday night?
Yes, Saturday. Yes, Saturday.
I didn't know what it was about. I'm like, okay, how'd he pass? I didn't know until I saw on your live stream that you got emotional about because you was talking about a friend of yours that committed suicide. I'm like, wait, what's going on? What is going on?
Hey, Sandy.
Then I'm like, death hoax. Yeah.
Did you hear the reason that he supposedly died the way he did?
I didn't even know, because to the day I didn't even know it was barely much suicide. I didn't even know it was
Y'all are sitting down,
Saturday.
right?
And then because that's when I'm sitting down and I'm like, what's going on? Because on Saturday when I was on the live, when I was watching Rob's live stream with General Zod, Gary, and Miss Anthropy, the only thing I knew what was going on, the only thing how I knew it was a death hoax was Miss Anthropy and Cherry K had a group tweet, a Twitter message for those of us that was subscribed to Falsy Mcgoo's page, right. And we were all wrenches. And right. I'm like, what's going on? And Miss Amsterp is like, he's not dead. Don't post this. Right. Don't say anything because every other stuff other information will come out. So please don't say anything.
Prior to
and I'm like,
us finding out the information that it was a hoax, right? And this took a good 2 weeks of digging. It was apparently ketamine poisoning.
What?
I didn't hear that. I didn't know.
Ketamine poisoning?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what his girlfriend put out there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then he tried to say that on the live stream that he didn't know about that.
Okay.
That's what amazes me. How could he? He said,
that's when they
he
totally
claimed
went off script.
He claimed he
Uh-huh.
went to
I
sleep
didn't.
and
I
she did it. I think that's what he said. He went to sleep and then she just posted it. I was like, wow, how you gonna throw
Right.
her under a bus too, man? This is a girl you wanted to
And he's
protect
like,
from your ex-girlfriend.
This is the first I've heard of this. And then they have like this little argument. They went off script. That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
And people
Yes.
were
Sampled
actually
themselves.
posting.
But this is
on
what
his-
happens when you lie. You get caught.
Yeah, people were literally posting on his dead father's obituary that they are sorry for the loss of his son.
and here's
And
for
didn't it
His
get
dad
me.
kicked
died
off?
14
Didn't it get
years ago.
Didn't that get kicked off the obituary? Wasn't it taken down?
I don't know how that guy. I think his sister removed those.
That's what I heard. He said his sister had it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know how they got taken, but it did. Now the original fake obituary, the loved place, they pulled that themselves because they thought it to be false.
Yeah.
Wow, because for me,
go ahead, Sandy. Go ahead.
For me, I'm like, I'm still in the dark about a lot of things. Because, in a matter of fact, when I saw that you were doing a live stream today at 3:30, I was like, okay, let me catch up on what all is going on. Because right now I have 2 videos up. I have General Zod's video that he did, the live stream that he did,
Thank
and
you.
then the Glares video. So I'm still in the process of watching because they're both hour long. So I was watching the Glare and he was talking about it is being federally the FBI is involved. So they are investigating the death the fake your own death because we all know in all 50 states it's illegal to fake your own death. But the thing is, what y'all also need to know on that is on a legal standpoint, the only way to not reap legal repercussions is if you're going to fake your own death, you have to stay. There cannot be any activity on your social or anything for 7 years. After 7 years, if you decide you want to pop back up into society, you're able to do so without legal repercussions. But if you pop back up within that time, yeah, they could get you for 7. They could get you. I know for a fact in the state of California it's 7 years. But
and what can they get you for? What was it?
If you decide they want to fake their own death,
Pseudocide.
Yeah. So if you want to. Basically what it is, if you want to fake your own death, you have to stay your social security, everything has to stay dormant for 7 years. I know for the state, it is California, you have to stay gone for 7 years. Do not reap legal repercussions. But if you come back within the statute of limitations, then FBI can get you for it. Correct.
Okay, so 7 years is the statute of limitations on the crime itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm like, and I'm, that I'm like, watching what I did, watching what little I have watched off of the Glares. I'm like, and then when they said stole money, and I was like, well, trying to attempt to take money. And then when they mentioned Bridget, I'm like, wait, tell me this is not the one that I'm thinking that she's on the chat with. Because the last time I was actually on one of I had watched one of their live chats. Bridget was up there as well. I'm like, wait, what? And then coming on here and listening to Bridget's story, I'm like, I cannot. Right now, I cannot. I am shocked. I am angry. I have no words to describe what it's. Wow. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it is.
you,
How many people
you,
were affected? How many?
you have to be very, very heartless and
Did you say how many
inhuman.
people were affected?
Yeah.
So
I
I've
mean, you
noticed a
most
lot of
you're
people.
number one,
I'm
but
just
besides anybody else, you're number one, Bridget.
no.
Obviously.
I'm just kind of hanging back and muting so you guys can speak. And everybody has feelings, and they need to let this out, because in Will's live, where I spoke my truth and my story, there was 1,700 people watching.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I stand
Then
corrected. I said 14. I stand corrected.
yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of people have not just affected monetarily or memberships or my situation, but their emotions, their feelings, their hearts. They believed in these people. They were their friends, true friends. You don't do this to anyone.
Yeah,
And Sandy's
exactly.
right.
No.
I found on I Googled it, because I wanted to know if it was illegal to fake this, and it is.
It is illegal.
And then the next Google result was how to do it step by step. I couldn't believe
Yeah,
it.
that's. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
throw
There's
the,
a
anybody
step
want the
by
link?
yeah.
Jesus
You
Christ.
know,
Like I said,
Google has
there's
everything. They have how to
exactly.
do this, how to make that. The difference is, though, between people looking this shit up and actually do it are two very separate things.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
My point
and
exactly. Thank you. And nice to meet you, Zod, by the way.
it's lovely to meet you. And you know what? When I found out what they did to you, like when I got to the part, I think the part that made me upset, and I'm sitting there watching it 2 a.m. because Bridget, you didn't hear this part, but everyone else has. But I was up like 2 or 3 a.m. because I got done doing a stream with my dad, and I'm sitting there listening to what happened, and my girlfriend's next to me, dead asleep, and I'm screaming in my pillow like super low. I'm like, mother. Just turning around and I'm looking like I'm trying to disturb her. Because I don't get to watch other people's streams till late at night. So I was sitting here watching it, getting angrier and angrier and angrier, which is why I called up Rob. And look, I don't know the guy on that level to speak on him, but I know people, and I saw people in the chat, and they brought up a great point. The thing that makes me upset is he isn't the first person to do this. I'm not going to name names, but I've called people out within a group I used to be a part of that did this kind of shit, where they'd be like, oh, I've got this issue and this issue going up, and then they're full of shit. And it's like, why would you do this to your people? Like, I don't like asking people for help in general. If I can fix my own problem, I don't want to get people involved. Like, if people want, because they like my content, to throw me something here and there, then that's cool. But I don't, I feel weird going, hey guys, give me this, give me that. You know what I mean? And people are right in the chat. You got a lot of people who are like grifters who sit here and take advantage, and it ruins it for the people like me, Rob, Gary, Sanity, BCF, Bridget, who are
100%.
Yeah,
And
I remember that,
this
Zod.
is
I'm sorry.
this
Go
is
ahead.
how I put it to the glare. No, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of interjecting to kind of help with information. My thought was, he and Saturday he put it out there as I was goofy and stupid and whatever. I'm not.
Oh my God, it's so rude.
This
It's like
girl
the
went to
little woman
college,
doesn't know how computers work.
and I was on the streets. I'm not stupid. By far am I stupid.
Yeah.
However, I totally agree with what you're saying, Zod. And the thing that really kicked it is when Will said, I take that back. It was Mr. Nut. He said, you hurt me. You hurt me bad, bro. and he lost
Yeah.
it.
Yep, he
live.
lost it. Yeah, he lost
Yeah,
it.
because he actually considered him a friend.
Oh my gosh.
He was
yeah.
going to
Broke a
help
table.
him.
You know?
He was going to help him. He was going to help
What
him.
about me though?
My point
Yeah,
was to take
Unbelievable.
up where Zod was speaking. He was a silver-tongued fox,
Yep.
and he has his girlfriend on a leash.
Got the gift of gab, man.
Yes, sir. And that's scary that there are people out there like that.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of
ones,
people.
shame on me,
This-
you know.
Listen,
Mhm.
I just want to say this real quick. We don't have much time left, but you know the thing is. Yeah. She wants a snack. You want to say hi real quick to Bridget and Zod real quick? Just say hi. Say hi, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget and Zod.
And say hi, BCS.
Hi,
Yeah.
Maya.
And say hi, Sandy.
Maya. Hi, Maya.
Sandy, you darn. Hi.
You know Sandy.
Hi, Princess Maya.
They're saying
Wait a
hi.
minute, honey. Wait a
Hi,
minute.
Princess Maya.
Let me say
Hi, so pretty.
Hi, Bridget. Hello, beautiful.
Don't
She's so
twerk.
pretty.
Don't twerk.
Hi.
Don't twerk. Just say hi to
Looking
everybody. There you go. Go ahead. She just wanted to say hi real quick.
Aw,
I only got like maybe 10
My
minutes.
granddaughter wants to be friends with her now.
Hey, anytime.
Hi, I'm on there, baby. Say hi.
I just want to get this in real.
Oh,
Maya, come here. Come. Hurry.
Here's
Come.
Maya, honey.
Here. Say hi.
Can you say hi to Maya?
Hi, Maya.
She said, "Hey, Maya."
Oh,
Who is that, Maya?
She wants to know her name.
It's Jaden.
It's Jay.
Hi, Jaden. I want to meet you.
I love you.
You know what?
Oh,
You
I love
guys
you.
just made my whole entire
I
night.
think we made 2 friends tonight.
You guys just made my whole entire night. I swear.
Oh my God. I just got to try to end this. So let me try to get this
Aw.
quick. Janice says we are strong because we all have been through things and never really had help or support. And thank you, by the way, Janice, so much. We are sharing our stories and reaching out and helping. And that, you know, I fortunately, I'm going to have to bring everybody back. We're going to have to do another stream because this is not enough. We haven't got that closure. I'm going to ask if Bridget, Sandy, Zod, BCF, Gary, if you all come back again,
I'd be happy.
Try to.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely
will
love
try
to.
to.
I'll set my alarm.
All of
Or time zones. I'm sorry.
Central, so I'm Central time, so I'm kind of neutral. I'm good wherever.
Yeah, I'm in.
I will
I'm
try
in
to get in
Vegas,
touch
so I'm
with you.
on Pacific time.
Hopefully,
son
people
lives in
can send
Vegas.
me. If anybody's out there in the chat, like Cherry, who's been fantastic, and anybody else, Misanthropy, if you can send me Bridget's Twitter, BCF's Twitter, please send it to me in a DM so I can subscribe and I can talk to them. And we could work things out.
Also, real
if you
quick,
haven't-
if anybody would like to follow my journey with being able to go to the Mayo Clinic now and get my treatment, there's a new Facebook page made for me. It's called Bridget's Journey.
wow.
And I'll be happy to add you guys, and I'll post videos and updates of how I'm doing, and you can follow along.
And Gary has a channel. Zod, BCF have a channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to think of anything else. Please give to the charity if you can hit that. Please, $1, $2, $3. Help her out, please.
Yes,
if you can.
absolutely.
You can spare or 2 or 3 or anything. Please, you know, just to help this poor woman out, because you know we if we can help in some way, it really anything you would help. If you can't give, because I understand everybody's, you know, we all have our rough time. Share it. Try to post it on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you can. Put it out there so others can try.
I do
you know?
this.
If you can't,
I do
just
this
share
for
it.
all of you. Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
No.
I don't know if you can
Bridget.
see this.
Bridget,
I wear
thank
my
you.
grandmother's rosary cross, and
That's
every
awesome.
one of you in these communities I keep in my prayers every day.
Bless
Oh,
you.
please, it's
Bless your
us who
heart.
needs to keep you in our
I
prayers.
had one.
You know, we're praying
Yeah.
for you. We want you to get better. You know, heck with me. You know,
My
whatever. I worry about you. You need
My
to get
hubs
better.
just called
you know?
me out and said, "You got caught smoking." What I have, and God is my witness. What I have is not attributed to smoking. And yes, I am quitting. I'm on Chantix. So
Please do.
Thank you for
Please.
showing your face. I'm glad you showed your face. That beautiful
It's
face.
nice to meet you, Bridget.
thank you.
And it's nice to meet BCF. Gelfi was here.
Yes.
It was nice to meet him. I don't know if I missed anybody. It's so nice to meet some new faces who I've never seen before on this channel. It's great to see you. It's great we're getting together now. We're becoming even better. And I just like I say is just be there for each other, support each other. If somebody needs help, reach out, man. It doesn't hurt to say, hey, I don't need money. Just I need someone to talk to. Just we're here. There's it's 80, 90 people, 100 people.
Exactly.
Reach out.
Love one another.
You know?
If you can't
Yeah.
even love yourself, reach out. Somebody is there to love you. That was proven this weekend. It was a miracle what happened Friday. It really, really was.
Oh,
And
I
for
see
this
the Glares in here.
Oh, the glare is here.
Hey.
Oh, nice. What's up, man?
If you haven't hit his channel. I already put his link in one of my videos. So just you can go to that video. His link is there. To
I'm
his
bragging
channel.
about you, my hero.
Just hit the link. There you go. Just hit the link. You know,
Yeah, I got to
cool.
finish
Cool
watching
guy.
his video about this.
Yeah,
He has an amazing channel.
If you go to his channel, you will see the whole thing unfold, and you be the judge. You don't have to have me or anybody here be the judge. Just go when you get a few minutes. Just watch it. Watch his channel, and you'll get the whole story for yourself. That's it. You just need to know it there. You know. I'm hoping I'll get everybody on again. We need to close it out right now, but we're going to have to talk more about this because this goes way deeper, and I think everybody's still got animosity. I could still see in the chat people are mad and angry. We need to get this out, and I want to have many people as I can on. I don't care if I do this for 2, 3, 5 weeks. I don't care. You guys are great. I love you. Much love to Bridget. Seriously, I hope you get better.
We love you, Bridget.
Our prayers.
I will say a prayer for you because I do. I don't know everyone's religious thing, but for me personally, I had some things happen when I was in the service. Long story, but anyways. I will say a prayer for you because I believe in a higher power. Man, I'm going to send you a prayer and some love and, best wishes. You keep fighting the good fight.
Thank you. That's all it takes. Really.
Yeah.
So, like I said,
it's the
thank you for coming. It's nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Very nice.
And I'm glad you. I was glad you're here. And you're welcome. You guys are welcome here anytime. That's
Rob.
fine.
Thank
anytime.
you for having me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's awesome to do this, Chris.
I'm also going to apologize because I didn't even know that was you. I didn't know anything about this, and I'm glad you came here to clear the air because now everybody knows, and they don't have to question or assume or. It's all out here now, and
yes.
I'm glad.
And I don't want this to happen to anyone else in any way, shape, or form. Whether it be emotional, financial, anything. It's just wrong on so many levels.
I got to say, listen, this panel is great. You guys in the chat have been great. I love you all. We got to do this again. I will see if I can set something up for Wednesday. Maybe we could do it again. Or I'll get in touch with everybody. Everybody subscribe to the channels. Go to the Bridget's GoFundMe page. Help out. And, Sandy, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I'm glad you were here. It was a pleasure. Thank you for being so patient. I'm so sorry. Yes, sir.
Before we go, can I just make an announcement here? I don't.
Kneel
I don't want to.
before you. Hold on. No. I'm going to kneel before Zod. Hold on. Here you go.
Oh, jeez. I swear that wasn't the announcement.
Flash. All hail God.
I wanted to make an announcement, and actually, because we're friends, I wanted to be on your channel, but I actually got two big things. Tomorrow at 5 p.m., Come Geek Some is going to be on my channel, and I'm going to do an interview with him. And my dad reached out to an actor. I don't know if you guys know who Hun Lee is, but he's in the show Warriors. And he also he did a Cinemax show, Banshee. He played Job. He might actually come onto my channel too. So,
I do know.
I mean, I'm hoping my dad's talking with him and working it out. So
very cool.
If you guys are fans of those shows and you have questions, you know, we're going back and forth, but you're the first one to hear it on this channel and anyone who's in the chat. So I figured it would be something I want to drop on your channel, Rob, because you've been super nice, and you know, we've been doing this for a while. So, you know,
Hey, and
thanks.
congratulations. By the way, congrats on 600. I saw you got over 6, so I want to congratulate you, man.
Yeah, man, it's been unreal. Just thank you, everybody, for subbing to me. I guess people want to hear what I have to say. So I appreciate all of you beautiful people.
If I can
It's
say this
amazing.
real fast before I get off this panel.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a stream in an hour and a half. It's a sobriety stream. If anybody has a story to tell or wants to hear other people's stories, please feel free to come. We'll have an open panel after the guest speakers get done speaking, and I'd love to see you all there or hear your story. Okay, I'm done.
And I have one more quick one for the glarer.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you, Will, for helping my
Oh,
yes.
Everybody, you hope you heard the beginning speech. If you didn't, catch the replay, rewind it, whatever. I'll see you all soon. We're going to do this again. We're not done. We're far from done. And so love you all. Hit that GoFundMe page. Subscribe to these people channels. Sandy, thanks for being here. Rosa, thanks for being here. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Be safe. Be well. Maya says, wait, Maya, you want to say? Hurry, Maya. Hurry, Maya. Hurry, Maya. Hurry, Maya.
I love you guys. Bye.
Bye. And kneel before Zod. Later.